All right, football fans, welcome back. Take a breath and get ready, because the beautiful game has never been more thrilling, more competitive, or more packed with breathtaking talent. We are living in a golden era, a time where every week a new superstar seems to emerge, staking their claim as one of the world's best. Just look at the landscape. In Manchester, you have the technical wizardry of Phil Foden, a homegrown magician who dances through defenses with an elegance that seems almost unfair. His control, his vision, his ability to change a game in an instant, it's the stuff of legends in the making. Then you fly to Germany, where Jamal Musiala, Bayern Munich's young maestro, plays with a composure and creativity that defies his age. He glides across the pitch, a blur of intelligent movement and audacious skill, already looking like a future Ballon d'Or winner. And what about the sheer power and authority radiating from Madrid? Jude Bellingham, a man who is somehow still in his early 20s, commands the midfield like a seasoned general who has seen it all. He scores, he creates, he leads. A complete footballer in every sense of the word. On the wings, you have the pure electricity of players like Rafael Leao, a force of nature for AC Milan, whose explosive pace can terrorize even the most organized backline, leaving defenders in his wake. The list goes on, an incredible constellation of stars, each with a compelling case for being at the top. In an era defined by such phenomenal ability, a debate rages on in every stadium, every pub, and every group chat. Who truly stands at the summit? Who is the undisputed king that defines this generation? Is it the youthful genius, the midfield powerhouse, the unstoppable winger? Today, we're putting that debate under the microscope. We're stepping away from the conventional countdowns to make a definitive case. We are focusing our lens on one man, a player whose relentless consistency, whose insatiable hunger for goals, and whose record-shattering achievements have set him apart from the rest. A forward who has not just competed at the highest level, but has dominated it, year after year, with a smile on his face and fire in his boots. We are, of course, talking about the Egyptian king, the Pharaoh of Anfield, the one and only Mohamed Salah. This isn't just a highlight reel, this is a deep dive, an exclusive investigation into the anatomy of a modern footballing phenomenon. The countdown begins now, but it's not a countdown of players. It's a countdown of the undeniable qualities, the jaw-dropping records, and the iconic moments that make Mohamed Salah not just one of the best, but arguably the best player on the planet. We'll journey from his humble beginnings in Nagreg, Egypt, to the grandest stages in Europe. We'll dissect his unique playing style, that signature move of cutting in from the right, the explosive acceleration, the clinical finishing that has become his trademark. We'll examine the stats that defy belief and the awards that fill his trophy cabinet. So, settle in. The case for the Egyptian king is now in session. We will present all the evidence, leaving no stone unturned. By the end of this journey, the question won't be if he belongs in the conversation for the world's best player, but why that conversation must always start, and perhaps end, with one name: Mohamed Salah. In the constant debate over football's greatest player, many names are mentioned. But today, we're making a definitive statement. We're bypassing the usual list to focus on one man who has redefined greatness on his own terms. A player whose journey from a small village to global icon is the stuff of legend. We're talking about the Egyptian king, a pharaoh of the modern game, Mohamed Salah. This is the story of why he isn't just on the list, he is the list. His journey began in Nagreg, Egypt, a place far from the glamour of professional football. But for a young Salah, the distance meant nothing. Fueled by an incredible dream, he undertook grueling 4-hour bus journeys each way, just to train with El Mokhaloun in Cairo. This relentless dedication earned him a move to Europe with FC Basel, where his raw pace and talent first caught the world's attention. A difficult spell at Chelsea could have derailed his career, but it only strengthened his resolve. He rediscovered his magic in Italy, honing his skills and transforming from a rapid winger into a lethal goal-scoring machine. He was preparing for a comeback, and the Premier League wouldn't know what hit it. When Salah signed for Liverpool in 2017, few could have predicted the explosion that would follow. Critics were silenced almost immediately. In his debut season, he didn't just adapt, he dominated. He scored an unbelievable 44 goals in all competitions, including a record-breaking 32 in the Premier League. He earned the Golden Boot and PFA Player of the Year. The Kop had found its new hero. His style is a terrifying blend of speed and precision. His signature move, cutting in from the right flank, gliding past defenders, and curling an unstoppable shot into the far corner, is one of football's most beautiful and deadly sights. With Salah as their talisman, Liverpool conquered Europe, winning the Champions League in 2019. A year later, he was the driving force that ended the club's 30-year wait for a Premier League title, cementing his status as an Anfield immortal. He is the standard-bearer of a golden era. His career is punctuated by moments of pure genius. Think of the solo goal against Watford, where he twisted and turned, leaving a trail of defenders in his wake before slotting it home. Or the long-range rocket against Chelsea, a strike of such power and accuracy it seemed to defy physics. But beyond the spectacular moments is a story of relentless consistency. He became the fastest player in Liverpool history to score 50, 100, and 150 goals. He has won 3 Premier League Golden Boots and has been named African Player of the Year twice. He doesn't just score goals, he breaks records for fun. For his home country, Salah is more than a sports star. He is a national icon, a symbol of hope for over 100 million Egyptians. He carries the weight of a nation's dreams on his shoulders. This was never more apparent than in 2017. With qualification for the 2018 World Cup on the line, Egypt won a last-minute penalty. The pressure was immense. Salah stepped forward, and with one kick of the ball, sent his country to their first World Cup in 28 years, sparking scenes of pure ecstasy across Egypt. So what is Mohamed Salah's legacy? It's in the trophies he's won and the records he's shattered. It's in the fear he instills in defenders and the joy he brings to fans. But it's also in his work off the pitch, his philanthropy, and his status as a role model for millions in the Arab world and beyond. He is a humble man who became a king, a player who combines breathtaking talent with an unbreakable will to win. He is a true phenomenon, the Egyptian pharaoh who conquered the world of football.